Oh, hey, this does have a hi, sorry. I said my old yeah, I know. My old phone has a thingy, a timer, said, hey, you're running out of memory, here's how much time recording time you got left. I wasn't sure this one had that. Looking up storage, you know, how everything's stored is a bit weird on this one. Well, not weird, it's not the same, so therefore I'm still not used to it. But this one does. I have an hour of recording time. That's giving myself some conservative. That's about at least 5 more of these vlogs if I don't have an unboxing, or if Adam doesn't come around to finish the start doing more Steven Universe vlogs, which he may do at some point. He was supposed to come around like either yesterday or tonight. Basically, he said he was available for Tuesday for about a week or so, and bless his heart, last 2 days he's been finishing late. I think he got home about 8 o'clock yesterday when he was supposed to get up at 5. Or he's finished at 5. Don't know what he did today, but yeah, I'm imagining it's another long one. So yeah. This is just was a spot that kind of thingy, and it didn't quite go the way I wanted it. Like, okay, to be kind of gross, sometimes you just want to squish, splat, done. And I thought that would be, and it wasn't, and now it's kind of, it looks very red on my face. I tried cleaning it earlier, but I guess it didn't quite help. So we'll lean this way. Does that work? You don't see the cut as much. Not much to talk about today. I have chocolate. The World Market is in town at the moment. I say world, it's mostly Europe. Actually, they've got some Native American paraphernalia bits and pieces as well. Presumably they are real Native Americans. Actually, they've got a really nice poncho that I'm pondering. But I didn't get... It's not that I didn't get paid as much as I expected. I got paid the right amount for the 3 working days I did. I didn't get the holiday pay, but my boss did say that I may not get that for this pay week. It might be the next pay week, which means the next pay week is going to be hedge. Because I've done 5 days this week. Well, I'm on course to do 5 days this week because I've already done 4 days. So basically, well, I will be done 4 days tomorrow. So this time tomorrow, I'll know if I'm working Friday, which means it'll be a 5-day week, which means, yay, monies. So yeah, basically this week is next week's money. So if I work a good week this week, I know, hey, that's how I tend to work out my budget. Whatever I can spend this week is based on what this week's money is what I earn next week. Right, so let me see if I can explain that better. I'm very careful about what I spend and how I budget my money. I get paid on Fridays. So whatever money I get on Friday, how much I spend or budget for depends on how much I work that week, even though it's not that week's money, because the work I've worked that week is how much I get next week. So I know if I've only worked 2 days, the money I have currently I have to be careful with, whereas if I've got a full week, I know I can be a little bit more splendiferous. I don't know. I try not to spend too much or too wastefully. I've been trying to get quite good recently, but I still got bills and credit cards and things to take care of. Have I told you I have a Patreon? No, I never link it. It's just I don't even have proper reward tiers on it. It's just like, hey, chuck me a couple of dollars if you want. Cool, thanks. And yeah, I've set up more as a social experiment just to see if people are or do. But since I never put a link to it anywhere, then how are people gonna know? Unless they just decide to randomly look me up, which would be an interesting thing. I think someone suggested, regarding Patreon, that you look up and support the people that you want to look up and support, and that's fair enough. If you've got people that you want to support, then it's good that you have a way of doing that. But someone suggested based on people you like or recommend, especially lesser known people with less patrons. Sorry, I'm very distracted today. For people with lesser numbers, because that way that person could then hopefully, if not the actual patronage, at the very least could get eyeballs on their project. presumably, I'm going to assume a challenge channel, but other people might be on Patreon for art projects or something. So even if they, okay, so Patreon says, hey, you like this person, here's a couple of people you may also like, but here's a couple of people who are just starting out. You don't necessarily have to give them your money, but if you're looking at their stuff, I'm sure that I mean, I know that I'd be like, oh, more people are looking at my stuff. That's cool. And then maybe if they look at it for long enough, they might say, actually, you know what, I do like this, and I do have a couple of spare dollars, and I will throw it at this person. So that'd be a kind of a cool thing that if Patreon could do that. But I don't know if that's the thing. I haven't really looked at Patreon recently. Last time I looked at it was when Aaron uploaded something. And I think what I tend to do is go to the Patreon and then click watch on YouTube, so he gets, or in the last couple of cases, Casey gets the hit actually on her channel rather than just through the Patreon. So that's how I do that. So that's my Patreon and how little I use it. But anyway, there's questions in this book. And should we see what today's question is? I think we should. Oh! Okay, so you know how this is a book? And I decided that for me it's easier to do it as a vlog because it's easier for me to just word salad bleh than it is to write things down. This is one of those questions where it being a book works and it being a vlog doesn't. Describe what you look like in great detail. I'm not even kidding you. Come here. There we go. Describe what you look like in great detail. Well, I'm a 6'5", bronze-skinned, platinum blonde Amazonian woman with proportional breasts, which are obviously not too big, but being that I'm 6'5" with an Amazonian build, bigger than what I currently have. My hair is a little further. It's a little further, not longer. It's like a little. It comes just under my glutes. It is soft braided, and when I say soft braid, I mean it's not the full tight mini braids that you get, but like a couple of softer plaits coming down. I think 5, 2 either side and 1 down the middle, because when you have hair that long, you need to keep it tidy, especially when you're an Amazon warrior, like I so obviously am. I have small tattoos. Well, on my scapula. Actually, for all you know, I could have tattoos. I don't currently have any ink or of any description. I'm contemplating ink, but I don't currently have any. But yeah, my Amazonia persona, if that's a thing. I have. I was gonna say devil and angel, but that's really cliche. I have like a phoenix design, and I have a penguin on this side just because they're cute. I also have a dolphin because that is my Patronus, and that goes across my belly button because bronzed skin, nothing looks better on bronzed skin than a dolphin leaping across your stomach. It's not overly muscular because nobody likes that on a woman. I don't like it on a woman. Actually, I don't like muscular on a man either. If we're being honest about that kind of thing, toned, yes. Healthy, yes. Big bulgy, no. Never really. It's never really done it for me. So nice toned flat tummy, nicely bronzed, with a little dolphin leaping over in an interesting decal tattoo. Makeup minimal, little bit, eyebrows obviously perfectly sculpted. Ears, normal ears. And I have painted toes with a beautiful iridescent nail polish that sparkles every time I walk. And obviously I have mood nails, so depending on what situation I'm in, my nails will change colour depending on how I'm feeling and what kind of danger there is. And that is an absolute accurate, totally honest description of what I look like. Because what does the book... Because how would you prove that I'm not what I've described? How would you prove that I'm not a pasty brunette, 5'7", bit of a paunch, no ink, doesn't have magic nail polish? How are you going to prove that? Because you're not a book, you're a real person. Alright, this has actually been quite fun, but my throat's still kind of croaky. And I'm getting tired because it's quite a late one again today. So I'm going to sign off now. So anyway, if you have been watching, thank you, you're awesome. And yeah, I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!